Alright guys, so I have just seen My Hero Academia World Heroes Mission. This is a spoiler-free review. I will be making a spoiler review after this one. So stay tuned if you're in for that. But if you don't want to be spoiled, this is the video for you. And basically telling you if you should see this movie or not. Which, if you're a My Hero fan, chances are you're going to want to see it anyway. Or you might just want to wait for it to be released on Blu-ray. Where do I even begin? Before I even went in, I watched a few reviews on the movie. And I've heard people say that it was slow. We got motherfuckers falling asleep and shit. So I'm like, oh no, not in an anime movie. So I go into the theater, about to get the popcorn, and the theater dude says, yeah, bro, it's a great movie, like phenomenal movie, but it gets slow. I'm like, oh no. So I'm thinking to myself, all right, I have to be ready for the scenario that this fucking movie puts me to sleep. I have to be prepared. And I had to come up with a contingency plan. Luckily enough, I didn't have to resort to that. Because the slow portions of the movie, I wouldn't say they're boring because everything adds to the plot. There's no unnecessary bullshit. The guy from the front, actually, he said the beginning of the movie was slow. Personally, I didn't think it was slow. There wasn't any heavy fucking action going on at the start. And I don't know why anyone would believe there would. This isn't Dragon Ball Z. You're not going to get crazy shit throughout the entire movie. I think the beginning of the movie is fine, in my opinion. It's setting up the actual movie itself. And even though there isn't crazy fucking fights going on at the beginning, the drama alone is pretty, I think is pretty sufficient enough to raise some importance to what's happening on screen, I guess. I wouldn't say it's worth falling asleep over. Luckily, I wasn't, I was awake throughout the entire movie. So was it slow? I guess it depends on how invested you are with the characters, alright? How invested you are with Midoriya specifically. Because he gets a lot of screen time in this movie. He's a main fucking character. But he gets a lot of screen time. Shit. Obviously, the movie's about him, right? But I want to say that while all the other heroes get used, they're not as utilized as the previous two movies. This is the Midoriya movie. You're going to see some Bakugo. For you Bakugo fanboys, get strapped the fuck up, alright? Get strapped the fuck up. Because this is some high tier Bakugo action. Some high... Fucking love to see it. Bakugo, oh man. Arguably, like, Bakugo... Oh! Bakugo portions really did what they had to do. Fuck. Todoroki did alright. His fight was alright. His screen time, should I say. Not fight. Fucking screen time. Because I'm not judging just by, what they do in the movie. Like, how much they contribute to the movie. You know what I mean? Without basically telling the plot. Because, like I said before, this is a spoiler-free review. Not spoiling the movie. So, Bakugo. Todoroki. Good shit. So, yeah. Let's talk about the animation. The actual animation of the movie. Fucking-tastic. Jesus Christ. What is this? It's like, oh, man. Even when, like, all the action scenes, like, all the heavy action scenes were just crazy. I'm talking Attack on Titan levels of fucking movement. Like, you know how Levi be going crazy with the ODM gear? Be prepared for some shit like that, bro. Be prepared for some shit like that, alright? If you're caught up with the My Hero Academia anime, the way they utilize Midoriya's Black Whip fucking quirk, it is a sight to behold. Really gives you Spider-Man vibes. It's just insane. And it wasn't even on like fighting scenes, just like the movement alone of the movie was just holy shit. And then if you think that's good, once the actual fighting happens, yeah, it really makes me wonder if the anime season's budget all went to this fucking movie. I'm not trying to call out or anything, but I wish the season looked like this. I wish it was handled with as much care as this movie. This movie was actually, I won't even say it's, actually, yeah, the violence is always pretty much the same for My Hero. Nothing really crazy, you get your stab wounds and shit like that. Nothing crazy, My Hero stuff. Don't expect any fucking, crazy gore and stuff like that. This is My Hero Academia we're talking about. But blood, plentiful. You guys, I want your carnage, plentiful. So, don't be discouraged to go and see this movie. The story itself, I think it was pretty good. It was a solid story. I think what we all want to talk about is the actual final battle. Without going into detail about the final battle, yes, the final battle was super fucking fire, super hot fire, crazy belongas. I don't even know what words to describe it. It was just pure insanity. Now, was it better than the second movie in terms of final battles? I'm not going to compare it to the second movie until I do the actual spoiler review, because I don't want to make people I don't want to either raise or lower expectations. But just know that the final battle is fucking crazy. Like, this movie is a good movie. It's a good movie. It's a good movie. It fits, even though it's not canon, it fits into the anime. You know, that Endeavor arc about the fucking studying with Endeavor and stuff like that. Midoriya, Bakugo, and Todoroki. So I think that's why they get the majority of the screen time, because this is a continuation of that arc. And that arc, when they're in the anime, the majority of it was filler. So I mean, that whole arc's existence was for this movie. Which kind of sucks. I wish they would fucking, like, I don't know, prioritize the actual canon, but this isn't about the anime, this is about the movie. Let me not go back into rant mode. But the movie itself, watch the shit. Like I said, depending on how invested you are with these characters, you decide if it's slow or not. Honestly, was the shit slow? Yeah, it was a low point in the movie, but I don't think that makes the overall movie bad. Like I said before, the slow points are building up to crazy fucking high points. Everything has a meaning. Everything has a use. Alright, everything has a purpose in this movie. I don't really think there's any, like, waste of screen time for anything. If anything, I'd wish they use more screen time for other characters, but, you know, they prioritize certain characters over others, which, it's an anime movie. This isn't an anime, so they can't, you know, they can't suck every character off, alright? You're not going to see fucking Sugar Rush, fucking, alright? You're not alright? This isn't that kind of movie. This isn't... But yeah, I like the movie. Honestly, to me, although the movie was good, I think the ending was gonna be a make or break for me, because the ending of the second movie, that was crazy. And I'm not gonna say whether it was worse than the second movie or if it was better, but it hit the mark. It hit the mark that it needed to hit to make the movie super hot fucking fire. So go watch My Hero Academia World Heroes Mission. And I guess stay tuned for my spoiler video. Peace.